Welcome to the new studio. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Andy and I'm a filmmaker from Scotland. I make videos right here on YouTube and I'll be posting tutorials, vlogs and gear reviews, cinematic films and all things of that nature. And today we're taking a look at my studio which I've built for making these videos for 2020, and I'm going to show you how you can have a similar setup on a budget. Now before I show you around, just to make life a bit easier, I'm going to leave links for all the gear that I'm going to mention and show you in this video in the description box below, so if you want to check those out for yourself you'll find the links down there. So first things first, this room is actually very small and I needed it to fulfill a couple of different purposes. I wanted this to be a place where I can record these videos, where I can have a permanent setup such as my camera on the tripod here so that I can hit record and just get going. Other than that, I needed this room to be somewhere where I can practice my music as I am in a band, and I needed somewhere where I can practice effectively and have all my music equipment stored and ready for practice here as well. So aside from filming and practicing music, I also wanted the option of this room to be a guest bedroom. Now it is quite small, so there is probably only room for a single bed, but I'm going to show you how I've incorporated that into the space as well. Now I should mention that this studio is a work in progress. There's still a couple of changes I would like to make, so this is technically a part one of the studio tour, as I will probably do a follow-up video in the future when I've put some new pieces of gear into place, and I will update you in the future when that's done. So first things first, I'm just going to talk about the colour choice for the studio and the reasoning why I've decided to paint the full thing black. It's not a common choice, however I just happen to think it looks really good, but there's a kind of practical reasoning behind that as well. I wanted to have the option to film in here day or night, and by painting it black I can use artificial lighting such as the studio light I've got beside me here, and over here we've got the blackout curtain just to block out any daylight. This means that I have full control over the lighting regardless of whether I'm filming during the day or at night. It also gives me the option to use natural daylight during the day should I wish. And for those who are wondering, the paint colour that I've chosen for the walls is by Valspar Paint and it is called Village Smithy. I picked up the paint from B&Q here in the UK, but if Valspar isn't available to you, then there are plenty of other brands who will make black paint. Just look for a matte black finish so you don't get any reflective surfaces. Now one thing I will say about using black paint is that it does chip quite easily, which will show up any flaws. So if you can, just go for a durable finish and that will just help protect the walls that little bit better. So moving on to some of the equipment in the room, let me show you just now. So up here to my right I am using the Godox SL60. In this case it's actually rebranded as the newer, however you say that, brand, but it is essentially the same light as the Godox SL60. This is a really powerful light for the price, considering the nearest equivalent is the Aperture 120D, which is about 3 or 4 times the price of this light. Now attached to the light I've got a small soft box, or an octabox should I say, which just helps to give the kind of soft lighting on this side of my face. On this side we've got a harder light. This is just a cheap light from Amazon. They're available pretty much everywhere, but it is quite bright and powerful for the size, and I'm powering that with a big Sony FP battery. Now you can use rechargeable batteries or AA batteries, so it's quite a practical light and can be used on location should you wish. On the walls behind me here we are using the Moslanda shelves from IKEA. These are £9 for the long ones here and £5 for the shorter ones on the side wall there. These shelves don't really serve a purpose in terms of filmmaking, but they do just add a bit of visual interest to the background. They're just a really simple storage solution as well for books and cameras and things like that. Guys, that is about it for me today. Thank you so much for watching if you have made it this far. If you're new here, which you most likely are, if you found any of the content helpful, then please leave a like. And if you want to support a small channel, then please definitely consider subscribing, as I plan to make a lot more content in the new year. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.